good effort out there. Guys didn't give up. Are you, despite the results, are you encouraged by at least that baseline is there, if not the score?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's two schools of thought. The one is what I said the other night versus Red Bull, and then even tonight. Our group's not giving in. I mean, that's clear. Everyone can see that. But we're also not getting the points that we need to get, and that's the two thought processes. And we have to one, credit the group for continuing through really hard circumstances right now, results and just kind of where we are as a squad, to say we're still fighting every single second. But the flip side of that is we have to do better. I mean, that's plain and simple, all of us. And but what I told the group was, now's not a time for me that it's about saying it's this guy's fault or that guy's fault. Some mistakes happened tonight, and I'm with every single guy that made mistakes. I make plenty of mistakes. I wasn't on the touchline tonight because of mistakes. So I mean, I'm right there with these guys all the way through, and the same group that's going through this tough period is going to be the same group that's going to get us out of it.
What were some of the good things you saw and some of the maybe troubling things?
Yeah, I thought defensively we were very organized. I thought they had a really hard time breaking us down. But, I mean, it's been a bit of a recurring theme. I said this, on Thursday, just try not to make self-inflicted mistakes. And that seems to be something that we have to shore up, because our structure was really good against the ball. And they didn't break us down too often. Every now and again, I mean, Acosta's able to have some combination play, but he does that week in, week out, and that's not easy to defend. But I thought we did a good job of limiting him throughout large periods of the night. And then on the flip side, I thought we created more chances again. Could have scored maybe another goal with Jared in the first half, maybe one in the second half with Gabby. Could have had one more. But it's another match where we score a couple goals, and that was, a big question mark with Christian being out for the last two matches. Could we generate goals? So there's some positives in there.
Thanks.
Coach, so you mentioned that part. So how we can make sure that the players can finish with a score when attacking?
With a what now? Sorry?
With attacking.
Yeah, making the final play. Yeah, I mean, I think it comes down to execution. So, Jared's in a great spot. If Jared keeps getting into that spot, then I know he's going to be able to execute. And then maybe Gabby in the second half, I thought he made a fantastic impact. He had a great match. But I know he wants a second goal, or maybe even an assist to Pedro. He has an opportunity to upgrade a chance to Pedro in the second half as well after his first goal. So that's how we're going to make more of our chances. But we need to stop giving away goals like we're giving away right now. That's probably more the issue.
Thanks, Sam. Trey, thanks for taking the time to speak with us. I know it's difficult when Christian's out, our top goal scorer, but it seems to have really opened up some great opportunities for some of the other guys to step up. And we saw really great moments from Gabby, from Martine. Ted had some fantastic moments. I'm curious, you've been watching everyone so closely. Who do you think has really stepped up the most and is able to step in for Christian in these times?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to say Martine tonight with the goal, his first goal for the club, is something that I feel very, very happy for him about, because he had difficult moments during the season when he wasn't featuring as much. And that's kind of the point that I gave to the group as well, is that sometimes that's the way the season goes. There's highs and lows. You have to keep fighting through that, and Martine's a great example of that. But I think Jared also is someone who stepped up, as is Koo, to be able to provide some goals and create chances for us. And then you have to say Gabby as well. Gabby was excellent when he came on tonight. But make no mistake about it, we need Christian if we're going to be able to really do what we want to do, and be able to put more points on the table.
And looking ahead to Saturday with Christian being back and the guys really stepping up, what are you anticipating?
Yeah, I think it's going to give us a lift. I mean, Christian coming back in the team, as the same with Christian Dahome. Both these guys are available, which is nice to have a couple more bodies. Chris McVeigh will probably be able to go more than 45 minutes. He had a good 45 minutes, which is great to see. We're just going to keep building. We're going to stay resilient through this, and we're going to keep fighting.
Jason, Troy, you mentioned Gabby playing. Obviously the goal was really good. His impact was positive. I think it's fair to say it's been kind of hit or miss for him making that kind of impact. When you see him play like this tonight, what is the next step for him to maybe be like this on a regular basis, where maybe he's not coming in at halftime, but he's actually pushing to start?
Yeah, I mean that's the reality of young players. You know, I mean this Koo, Gabby, Maddie Peltola, Jackson Hopkins, Christian Fletcher, Matai. I mean, the list goes on. These guys are getting a lot of experience this year, and sometimes they're able to produce, results like Gabby did tonight. And what you hope is the more experience that they gain, the more results they have like Gabby did individually tonight, then the more confidence that they gain. And that's going to be the key. I think he can build off of this on Saturday. That's the next opportunity.
And then speaking of another young attacker, it's now 2 games in a row for Jacob, starting up front, leading the line. How do you think he dealt with that responsibility, especially against a team like Cincinnati that generally don't give away very much?
Yeah, again, I think he's growing. That's what I would say. I can see the growth. I can see the development. And I've used this word before about all these young guys. It's almost unfair to their development, the responsibility that they have to carry to be able to generate points for us right now in this time period. But it's gonna benefit Jacob. It's gonna benefit us in the long run. There's no doubt about it.
The last one here from Mario.
Hey, Coach, thanks for taking the time to speak with us. Martin Rodriguez got a goal and an assist tonight. How do you evaluate his performance, not just tonight, but the last couple of games where he's been a starter?
Yeah, I mean, Martin brings a calm to our team. You can see it every time he gets on the ball. You feel like he's going to make the right next decision. And for him to be able to bring us into the final third with a goal and an assist tonight, I think is something that's going to hopefully provide him with more confidence himself, and he can keep building off of these performances lately.